What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. This is episode 376 for the week of February 2nd, 2020. Title this week's episode is Setting Sights on the Season. My name is Josh, aka JK Fire. This week I'm joined by the man in the fresh native gaming gear, Will, aka I'm Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you doing on this Monday evening?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I am doing all right as well. A little tired, as usual. Who would have fucking thought that? Yeah. You know what I mean? We're hanging out. We're hanging in there. And fucking A, what a last week it has been in terms of the competitive Halo landscape. A lot has happened. A lot has been announced on the HCS front. A lot has been announced on the Halo Infinite front. We have a lot to talk about today. So, to everybody that is joining on in the chat, hope everyone's having a great fucking night. Welcome, welcome. Scrim Central, thank you for the follow. And Descendant, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, Will, do you want to know what's on this week's episode of the show? I think I should just ask you right now.
Yeah, what do we got?
We have, oh no.
Did you just exit out of the notes?
Yeah.
What we have this week is a major sandbox updates are on the way. The SSG has finally announced their roster, and the 2025 HCS Roadmap is here, Josh.
Which means it's time to get into some competitive news. God, look at you. Love that. LVT is looking for assistance in February. This is by LVT. They state, LVT is looking to piece together a couple events for the remainder of February. This has to be done quickly. If you're someone who can help, reach out. Looking for admins, participants, and partners. So if you're interested in that, reach out to them, and there you go. Will's fucking love it. All right. Now, let's get into part one of the big stuff that has been announced over the last week. This is the Spring Update 2020 by for Halo Infinite. This is by Halo Studios. We are going to kick things off with a video that was released today, as a matter of fact, from the HCS team. This is Richie Hines doing a voiceover of this video. This is Halo Infinite ranked update for Operation Frontlines. And without further ado, Will, I think we'll just get right into it.
That shot scared me.
The next Halo Infinite update arrives February 4th. Today, we're going over everything you can expect. Let's get right into it. Assault is back. The classic competitive mode, Neutral Bomb Assault, makes its return to competitive Halo once again. The objective is simple. Grab the bomb in the middle of the map and go plant in your enemy's base. You can play in the Ranked Arena playlist on Aquarius and Fortress. Here, we have another fan favorite returning. Origin, a stunning remake of the Halo 5 map Coliseum, enters the Ranked Arena rotation, where you can play CTF and Slayer. Origin will also feature in Ranked Doubles and Ranked Slayer. For the first time, new jumps have been added to several of our core maps, offering new routes and gameplay meta. Take the time to master these jumps, your next win could depend on it. One of the most impactful changes in this update is a tweak to strafe speed. By decreasing the speed of strafe acceleration, we're reducing the effectiveness of what players call jiggle peeking. Alright, Halo is a shooter after all, so let's talk about weapons. To begin, we've made changes to the heat wave to address its effectiveness, especially at longer range. The rate of fire has been reduced, and the vertical projectiles will now slowly spread out as they travel further distances. Next up is the Bulldog. We've reduced its rate of fire, and also removed the headshot multiplier. The Stalker Rifle had its rate of fire reduced to slightly lower its effectiveness. For the Shock Rifle, no-scoping has come a bit too easy, so we reduced the hipfire magnetism, aka reticle stickiness, at extended ranges. The Assault Rifle is also getting an update. We reduced its starting ammo, and we've also removed its headshot multiplier. To make sure it stays balanced, the bloom properties have been carefully adjusted. Now, the AR's initial accuracy will be restored to its previous state, while its max bloom will be expanded when going full auto for long periods of time. Next is the Disruptor. Just like the Assault Rifle, the initial ammo has been lowered, and to reduce its effectiveness at long range, the Disruptor's aim will bloom out further and faster than before, making it harder to land multiple shots at a distance. In order to promote more gunplay, we've slowed down the grenade throw speed. which means you won't be able to just spam grenades in fights as often. Also, we've changed how frag grenades bounce at certain angles to avoid the flat throw effect that sometimes happens. Additionally, we've made changes to several sandbox item locations across various ranked maps. We're also excited to introduce a brand new rotational playlist, Ranked Squad Battle. This is an 8v8 experience tailored for competitive play. In addition to the traditional ranked modes, this playlist makes the ranked debut of One Bomb Assault, played on classic remakes like Cassini Bay and Refuge. New playlists, new modes, new sandbox balances, and much more will be available in the Operation Frontlines update. Oh yeah, and ranks reset too. We'll see you online.
There you go. Again, that was a quick overview. Thanks to the HCS team and Heinz there for providing that. Again, that video released today, as a matter of fact. So yeah, really fucking cool, if I do say so myself. So let's talk about it, Will.
Yeah.
First up, Assault. The Assault mode, a fan favorite since Halo 2, is en route to Halo Infinite. Each team defends their bomb site as they battle over a neutral bomb in the center of the map, aiming to escort the intrepid and heroic bomb carrier to the enemy base to arm and detonate it. Of course, Assault is a mode that comes with multiple variants as well. When it arrives with the spring update, you'll be able to play both neutral bomb and one bomb. The bombastic action will be available in both 4v4 and squad battles 8v8 modes. So if you've been jonesing for some one bomb on high ground or Cassini Bay, the wait ends tomorrow, not today. It says today in the in the blog,
but yeah, it comes tomorrow.
Okay, thoughts on Assault?
I'm primarily a ranked player, so curious how it'll be in there in ranked arena. You know, it's played on Aquarius. And I forget the other map. But, you know.
Fortress. With
the way spawns are in Aquarius, you know, you're going to have to make your way into that base. It's going to be the kind of the same thing as flags. Probably, yeah, you want to spawn them fridge. Longest route to the base off those spawns.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Are we going to see another extraction type thing where it goes into ranked, doesn't work quite the way it's expected and gets taken out again? I hope not. I hope it's fun. I hope it's balanced. I hope it works. Because more modes means more variants and just more things we get to do, right? So
agreed.
We'll see.
Based off that video that we saw, which I believe was some of the first we actually saw, like the bomb being planted.
Mm-hmm.
From again, the video we just watched, looks like there was a 4-second det timer.
Yeah,
that goes off to again provide players or teams a little bit of time in order to get in there and try to defuse. So it's not an instant explosion, which is nice. But yeah, I'm curious how it's going to play out, and I'm really excited to see teams. I mean, now that we have most of the rosters finalized, really excited to see Scrim start kicking up here soon, and really see these teams really duke it out, and very curious how that's going to go down. Real quick here, Xerxes with the 2-month resub and Justin with the 31-month resub. You both get a woo! Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Balsa says, ranked squad battle is already fucked. On the ranked version of Valhalla, all the weapon racks are just ARs, nothing else.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm curious to see.
Deranged.
Dang, that jersey jacket looks sick. Who made it? I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah.
Who are you?
What?
No, who's Deranged Native? Who's that guy?
No idea,
Yeah,
man.
who the fuck is that?
No idea.
Tell you what, they're not. I mean, I'll tell you what what he might be. He might be a fucking org owner who doesn't have a roster right now.
Oh, shit.
I'm just kidding. We love you, Dean. But yeah, we're going to talk about ranked squad battle in a little bit, but I believe in we'll read through what's said in the article, but I believe in the community update video, like the stream that they did, that they said it was Bevo starts.
Yes.
So at least, I mean, hopefully that should still be the case. Riz with the 19-month resub, you get a woo! Thank you so much, Riz. Greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Deadlight just says yeet. Skirt. Yeah, yeet. Anyway.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, I believe it should be, I believe that it was said that it should be Bevo starts for ranked squad battle, if I'm not mistaken. They dropped the ranked versions of all the maps by accident on the 21st. That doesn't necessarily mean that they can't. I mean,
they won't be iterated on or replaced.
Who knows? Who knows? I don't. It sucks because I feel like I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt when they haven't really earned that. But we'll just have to wait for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not saying you're wrong, Bossa, like at all. I'm just saying, let's wait for tomorrow. If it's the same, if it's the way it is right now as it is tomorrow, then that's fucked. But it should be Bevo starts. So at the very least, there's that. At the very least. Hype train incoming. We're on one right now.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, very curious about assaults. This would mean that we have, like, the HCS players have even more map mode combinations that they need to be paying attention to in scrims. So that's going to be something special for sure. And we'll talk about that later as well. And also, I should have clarified here, the article that we're talking about right now, exclamation point show notes in the show, by the way. But the article that we're talking about right now, we're focusing on the ranked aspect of that article right now. We'll talk about the other portions later on in the episode. Speaking of which, let's talk about sandbox updates. So for the heat wave, in addition to a slightly lower rate of fire for the weapon all up, the vertical fire projectiles will now slowly spread out as they travel further distances. This spread now matches the characteristics of the horizontal fire, helping to reduce its performance at range. Good change.
Yeah. Makes it more viable to pick up and not be GA'd, right?
Exactly. And we're going to talk about GAs as well, because Lucid put out a little tweet that he's also in his video that I have in the community creations portion of the show. He also mentions that he believes, like, I'm paraphrasing here, but he believes that this could be an opportunity that there wouldn't be GAs anymore. So
real quick on GAs. The shotguns, Bulldog and Heatwave still kind of promote that camping, right? Because they've had their like the Heatwave has had its long range distance nerfed.
Mm-hmm.
The Bulldog's a little bit slower, but it's still same damage, one shot melee.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like those still might be on the table.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. Next up, the Stalker Rifle. The Stalker Rifle has been emerging as an extremely powerful weapon in arena gameplay, especially after the Bandit's rate of fire was decreased. To keep the Stalker Rifle's power in check relative to the Bandit, it will also be getting a rate of fire decrease. Obviously a good change. I would like to see it decrease further. Based off of that little clip that we saw.
Oh, for the Stalker Rifle?
Yep. Based off the clip that we saw in that video, it is a 0.1 lower in terms of rate of fire, and it really looks like it's only a 0.1 lower.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. The Stalker is on just streets, right?
Correct. Red Room and streets, yeah.
Could just get rid of streets.
See, we're gonna we'll talk about map changes because the Bulldog's been replaced with a sidekick.
Yeah.
On streets specifically. But I would, in terms of the Stalker Rifle, I still think even with that ever so slight reduce in rate of fire, I still think it's ever so slightly too powerful. This is coming from somebody who has not tried the update yet, or anything like that. This is just pure speculation. But that's where my mind's at right now. And for all I know, I'm wrong, but that's just where my mind's at. The Disruptor. When the update launches, the Disruptor will take longer to have its bloom reset and have increased error angles, resulting in less impact on smaller targets at range. On ranked maps, the Disruptor will also have its initial ammo reduced to 12 to ensure its total kill potential can remain in check. Good change.
Yeah.
I like the change. And then I didn't include this part, but I'll just say it anyway. They said that they're not removing the ability to EMP vehicles with it, though. Don't for players out there who play the big team battles and all that fun stuff, don't worry about it. It's still there. You won't have to worry. But yeah, I like this change. I think it's good. I think this brings an opportunity for the Disruptor to actually be picked up again. And I always say I'm of kind of two mindsets, and I've said this multiple times on the show, where on the one hand, I would love for more sandbox to be utilized on the map because it's there, right? But on the other hand, I want what's best for the competitive environment, and I want what the pros want at the end of the day, as long as it's not hurting the game, you know?
It's fair.
But I like the idea of these changes taking place to hopefully alleviate those GAs and more of the sandbox can be used. The Bulldog. To ensure players have a more balanced fight when going up against the Bulldog, its rate of fire will be slowing down slightly and its headshot multiplier will be removed. Good change.
Yes.
Now, like we said, it is being removed from streets, but good change regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, probably what could end up being the most significant.
Would agree.
The shock rifle.
Yes.
To encourage zooming in for long-range engagements, the range at which aim magnetism kicks in will be brought in a bit. Since no-scoping was also proving a little too easy at high skill levels, the auto-aim angles have been adjusted to make each shot more skillful when firing from the hip. Great change.
I agree. Shock rifle could dominate a map.
Oh, you look at Solitude, it's over.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So, Tyler, you're going to have to strap in. I know you love the shock. Hopefully you still love it after this.
I am very much looking forward to this change. I think this could have one of the, if it's as drastic as what it's sounding like, right? Because we haven't tested this yet. We don't know how drastic of a change this actually is. But if it really is as drastic of a change as it sounds, this could drastically like alleviate issues that have been presented from Solitude.
Sure.
And as I think Tashi like joked, or Heinz joked on that stream, of like now like people should cheer a little bit more hard like when a cool play happens with a shock rifle.
Yeah. And I'm also curious what with the pros getting their hands on it with that less magnetism. Mm-hmm. Are they still going to hit the crazy shots? Because we know their aim is godly.
Oh yeah.
Because that's why they're pro players. I'm curious if it will change what they can do with it.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're watching that 4v4 that happened over the weekend, like the amount of obviously like people were hitting some headshots with the sniper rifle, but like the amount of body shots that were just being like flicked with the sniper rifle.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, crazy plays out there. Finally, the AR. In a previous update, the AR received a tuning pass that adjusted its bloom properties. While it increased the consistency of the weapon at full bloom, we heard the feedback that it bloomed out too quickly, with many stating that they missed its accuracy on the first few shots. In response to that feedback, we'll be bringing those initial shots back to their previous state. To help balance out the feel of this initial buff, the AR's max bloom state when going fully auto will be expanded more and its headshot multiplier will be removed. I think overall it's a good change.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to alleviate the GA aspect of it, but I think this is a good change regardless to hopefully get it to that point.
Yeah. I'm curious if the pros will take a look at it, see if they'll keep it on the GA list. It is kind of more skillful like the commando, where if you want to mow someone down, you're going to have to fire a little bit, reset that bloom, fire again. So maybe that'll create more time to kill with the weapon and bring it back into the sandbox.
Absolutely. Foe, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. And Dementor, I don't believe it is technically a power weapon because it's not, do you know what I mean? Like it's not in the same, like it's not on the same type of rack as like a rocket launcher and stuff like that. Fortitude says fully disagree with the shock rifle nerf, to be honest. Why is that? Speaking about GAs though, Will, Lucid put out a little tweet here.
Yeah.
And he says, update is looking like a banger coming up on Tuesday. Important competitive aspect is with all of these changes, GAs need to be off the table until we play with everything back in. I'm picking up everything on the map day one.
Why wouldn't you?
I agree.
Do it. Check it out.
Yeah. Fuck it. You know, fuck it. We ball.
Yeah.
Shock is a tier 2 weapon, but they seem to be leaning it to more of a power weapon, which is weird in my opinion. Shock should 100% be weaker since it ricochets off enemies you hit too. Sin with the gifted sub. Thank you so much, Sin. Or you get a woo! Thank you for the gifted sub to Mike. Fortitude says, because we want flashy out of this world plays, the shock rifle hip fire shots were great clip material for hype to get people to watch more. That's a take. That's a take right there. You hold on to that one. That's yours to keep. Enjoy that.
I mean, people do like seeing cool plays with the shock, but this will make it even more amazing when it happens.
So do cool plays with the snipe not happen? You know what I mean? Like what? What? All right. Let's talk about grenades. Frag grenade physics. The bounciness of frag grenades has been increased, allowing players to make creative, skillful plays. This will bring the bounce physics a little more in line with previous titles, while also reducing instances of grenades feeling stuck to the ground or not having successful bounces. So what I read that as, hopefully shit doesn't get stuck in geometry as much as it used to.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when the one that sticks out in my mind the most is like the fucking little box when you're top mid on live fire heading towards C, like heading towards tower.
Yes.
And the box that's outcropped like right by cuts.
Tires, yeah.
Yeah, and you try to bounce a nade over that to try to get a player coming from cuts, and it just sticks right in there. It doesn't go anywhere. Yeah. Oh my God. Or Solitude shit gets stuck all the time on that map too.
I love finding crazy like grenade angles, bouncing them off certain walls and stuff. So I'm curious if this will impact my grenade throws. My stupid grenade throws that I try to do. We'll see.
Agreed. All right. Welcome back, Tools, by the way. Grenade cast time. Halo Infinite's grenade cast time, aka the time it takes for a player to throw a grenade and reset, was the fastest in the franchise by a pretty large margin. While grenades are a key element of Halo gameplay, we felt that the ability to throw multiple grenades at such a rapid rate or throw a grenade and then shoot quickly after was having a negative effect on the core combat loop. To help improve the feel of the Halo combat dance, we'll be bringing the grenade throw rate more in line with previous titles. This should both reduce the feeling of grenade spam and increase the intentionality of each grenade thrown. Good change. I think this is just a good change all around, because like you would see so many instances, like in pro play as well, like you would see so many instances of like you just see explosions happening all fucking around.
Oh yeah.
Or like the opening of the live fire.
Right, everyone's chucking nades.
Literally, everyone's chucking nades at snipe. Like, it's... So maybe it allows for somebody to do a nice little G-slide off that box, grab snipe, get out before another grenade comes in. Who knows? Ronan says, can you still grenade bounce after the change? Yeah, that has not been removed. All right. And then probably... the one that got the most attention.
Yes.
And I think rightfully so. Let's talk about movement. Strafe acceleration. Strafe acceleration values are being updated to improve the feel of gameplay engagements across the board. This adjustment will help address community feedback on topics such as jiggle peeking behind cover and reduce instances of opponents changing directions at seemingly unnatural speeds while strafing. The adjustment to these strafe scalers should bring the overall feel of Halo Infinite's combat even more in line with previous Halo titles.
Yeah, glad jiggle peeking can be removed at this point. I'm curious what just a straight up 1v1 battle in the open is going to look like. Long strafes might come into play more than the quick dodge arounds, you know?
Yep. Things, I keep referencing live fire, but things that stand out to me, right? Pillars by mud.
Yeah.
Pillars themselves, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, these are the things that stand out to me as to be a true determining factor, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fortitude. That strafe one, I'm really, really excited to see this change in live gameplay. Really, really excited to see with that.
I'm curious if any of the, cracked out, fast moving pros are going to be a little nerfed by this and maybe not be as effective. I mean, obviously they're still going to be great, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about as well. I mean,
Yeah.
the shock rifle changed too.
Yeah.
There's a lot to be said there as well. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have proper gun skill, you're not going to win your fights at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
positioning gun skill nades, right?
a lot of it, yeah. So I've who knows? Who knows? All right. Next up, ranked updates. New ranked map and ranked map refresh. Origin from Karmaplex, Dark Maiming, and Hi, I'm Mike. A fan favorite returns as Origin, a remake of Coliseum from Halo 5 Guardians, or I should say Guardians, makes its way to, I haven't said that in a long time, makes its way to Halo Infinite's ranked playlists. Remade in Forge, because of course it is, you'll get to see the map with Halo Infinite's Forerunner aesthetics. And I will say, Will, that I think the map looks very nice.
I think it looks good.
Yes, it's a good looking map. Origin will be playable in Ranked Arena, Ranked Slayer, and Ranked Doubles when Operation Frontline drops. It'll also appear in regular matchmaking playlists as well. Now here, I fucking loved this.
His tweet?
Yes.
Yes. It's great.
Hi, I'm Mike, one of the forgers of this map, put out a couple tweets, and I want to read them for you because I thought they were fucking amazing.
Yeah, wonderful.
He says, just a reminder that even though my map is going into Halo Infinite, I am not an employee of the company. I'm not tech support. I'm not the bot you report bugs to. I'm a dude that played the game and made a map the company is working to put in. We put a lot of work into getting it ready for the game, but now everything is handled by the developer. Please don't harass me or the other two people that worked on it, Dark Maiming and Karmaplex. I love to talk about the map, but I'm also not going to give a shit if you're a dick to us.
Well said.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love that. Oh my God. You're like, it's not in my fucking hands. Leave me alone.
They took the map. They own it now.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. Such a great fucking, good on you, Hi, I'm Mike. And, you know, for what it's worth, for the little that I've played on the map, I think it plays pretty well as well. So good job to you guys on the map. So excited to see it played in the competitive sense as well. New mode. We're excited to add a new mode to Ranked. Assault. The Legacy game mode is just how you remember it. Plant the bomb in the enemy team's base to score a point. Ranked Arena will feature Assault Neutral Bomb on both Aquarius and Fortress. The score to win is 3 points. Okay. New Ranked Rotational Playlist. Ranked Squad Battle. I will not step foot in this motherfucker. But I know a lot of people are really excited about this.
There are.
Yeah, and good for them. It's always a fun time when you get another ranked playlist in the game.
Yes. I'm kind of in the mindset of like, did it need to be ranked?
Sure. I mean, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. Do we have to attach a skill level to squad battle? I guess so.
I mean, there's hidden MMR everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here is the ranked squad battle information. Feeling in the mood for some competitive action with a larger number of players, more spacious maps, and wider sandbox variety, aka vehicles, fuck you. Ranked squad battle will be your next destination. Get the squad ready, and it's gonna get sweaty. 8v8 Bandit Evo starts. There it is. And a variety of modes to compete on, including our new mode, Assault. Assault to be available in Ranked Squad Battle in 2 forms, Neutral Bomb and One Bomb. One Bomb Ranked makes its debut on 2 iconic maps, Kusini Bay and Refuge, remakes of Halo 2 Zanzibar and Headlong, respectively. There you go. And then other updates here for some ranked maps. Again, these are ranked map updates only. These updates will not be presented on the social variants of these maps. Okay? With a new ranked season incoming, it's time again for a sandbox refresh to our ranked maps. Below, you'll find the changes we've made to sandbox items and their locations on ranked arena maps. Starting with Aquarius. Camo is replacing Overshield top mid.
Going back to camo.
Going back to camo.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this? Because we've had both now.
Yeah. Well, we could have camo flag runs again on Aquarius, right?
We can't. Tyler's not happy about this.
Yeah. I liked the overshield better.
Okay.
Now I have no reason to pick up the plasma pistol car 1. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm just going to spam it and try to beat people down. But yeah. I don't know. I liked overshield better than camo on the map.
So Dementor asks, can I hide flag run? And then Bausa says, wait, camouflage runs is fine now. You see the flag win in camo.
Yeah.
Because they did make that change.
They did.
Because one of my biggest concerns, and I think this was everybody's concern with, going to bring it all back, Argyle, the versatile trash pile, was when that had camo instead of QT. And you like...
That was kind of what you needed back then was the camo run.
But that was also like the perfect example as to why that shouldn't be there.
Yes.
Because you could literally walk in, as long as you had, let's say, 2 dead, right? You could walk in, grab the flag, make it all the way back to your base before the camo runs out and score.
Yep.
So I think it was a perfect example as to why I see some folks in chat saying that camo should not belong on a flag map. I can see that. I can see as to why it should not be there. Diode Argyle slander. I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's gone now. What the fuck? What are you going to do? You know what I mean? I wasn't the only one. Yes, Fresh. We haven't gotten to that bullet point yet, but thank you.
Speaking of.
The bullet point. Threat Seeker replaces the plasma grenades on Hydro.
Where's Hydro? Is that card 2 or is that P2?
Oh, God. I'm not looking at the map. Chat. Chat.
We call it different things.
That's the shitty part.
That's car side. Riz. Riz says car. Diode says P2. Plasmas are also car 2.
You know, it's just table. You know, it's that's where it is. Just kidding.
Man, for all you ranked players, you guys don't know where the plasmas are on Aquarius, huh?
How dare you guys?
Wow.
Tyler says rest and piss. That's right. Fuck you, Argyle. What's up, Tyler?
Car is Hydro. Okay.
Either way, so Threat Seeker is replacing the plasma nades on Hydro, therefore to kind of be that counter for camo.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what if the team that has camo has Threat Seeker?
Right.
You know, I
feel like no one's going to go for Threat Seeker. That's not true. You could clear out Gen with it.
Well, the fact that Threat Seeker's it's also a one shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not the threat detector which pings.
Right. You see one blip of the people.
Correct.
And that's it.
Correct. And it's only for a short period of time.
Yes.
So I like the effort. See, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. I like the effort that they're attempting to put in there to make it as a counter to camo.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we've done this song and dance before. Like we've now witnessed within Halo Infinite's tenure both instances of this map being played out. One with camo, one with OS. I like OS from the pace of game standpoint. With camo, I feel there is more of a tendency. Now, people can correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm remembering watching correctly, I feel there was more of a tendency for the team that did not have camo to sit back.
Sit back, slow it down.
And wait. Wait for the camo player to make that move.
Right. I mean, it's one of those things, right? Especially on Aquarius. If you get stuck in your base and keep getting screwed, like squad wipe, you can just be in that rotation constantly. So they shouldn't be sitting back. But yes, I think camo will slow the pace down. Players won't be pushing as much. They'll try to find camo out.
And like a couple folks in chat are saying, camo is more easily detectable, it seems.
That's true.
So I don't disagree with that point, but I feel like it's going to slow the pace of the game down. Where with OS, I think, if anything, OS speeds the game up from the sense that the team that has it is going to make the push. Basa says, well, now there's extra jump ups, so if you're panicked by camo, you can jump in the enemy's fridge and throw out their flag. I love that jump, too. I love that addition. One? Yeah, that addition.
It makes the P side more viable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious how often we'll see it because if you're pushing that P side door to the base, you're going to spawn them back base or gen, depending on where your teammates are.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you want to push through car. You'll spawn them fridge outside of the base.
Right. I just love the idea of now there's an additional angle to put pressure on the base.
Sure.
Where before it really felt like you were being funneled in one of two directions. You know what I mean?
It just...
Different angles, sure, but like really two directions.
Yeah.
And now it feels like there's that... I'm sorry. It feels like there's one additional. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. It's one of those things, though. Is it a get out of jail free card if you're stuck on the bottom of the map? You know, teams are going to spawn back base and not think to look directly in front for someone jumping up from the front of their base.
I don't think it's a get out of jail free card because you are exposed.
You are pretty exposed.
Yeah, that's all.
It has to be situational, right? You got anyone on car 2 or car 3, sorry, and even P2 top mid, you're going to get blasted jumping up there.
I think it's definitely more situational than some of the other jumps that have been added, like a recharge from
glass.
Yeah, to glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious how it's going to work out. It still takes time to look for camo instead of moving and shooting. Agreed. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel as though, and I could be very well be fucking wrong here, but like I said, if I'm remembering correctly from watching it back when it was on the map, it felt like teams would not necessarily turtle, but just be more cautious.
Yeah.
Not want to make that mistake.
You want to make sure a teammate's with you, so if camo reveals, you can blast them away.
Right. And to where, like, I feel with camo on the map, there's that, like, the camo player has that more of an ability to attempt to make that play. Where with overshield, like I said, I think it speeds up the game more because you're able to see where the player is, and yeah, I just think it speeds it up more.
Yeah.
And the last thing I want to see personally is a flag game slow down because I fucking hate that. But oh well. Aqua jump and recharge jumps are okay. The forbidden jump is just a way for people to get out of base easier when the flag passes the 50. I do like the forbidden change as well. You know what we should just fucking do?
What's that?
Hold on a second. Please don't DMCA us.
It's a cover. We're good.
I think it was on the Halo Esports page. Yeah, here we go. Let's just quickly, or actually, let me see where it is in the article because I think it's coming up here.
Nope.
Yep. Yeah, it is. It's right after these map updates.
Oh,
perfect. So we'll watch this again in just a second. So, okay.
Oh, I see. This is bled together.
So Empyrean, the assault rifle and commando rifle have swapped locations. Plasma pistol moved to alley, repulsor moved to terminal, and overshield moved to underpass. It's Empyrean. I think it's out of the rotation now, isn't it? For HCS?
For HCS, but
yes. Is
it still going to be an arena?
Yeah, this is for ranked.
Yes.
So yeah. But from an HCS standpoint, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forbidden. Battle rifles to the front of the bases. That could be. That could be nice from like a trying to stop flag run standpoint.
Front of the bases?
Mm-hmm.
Like the one right by the ramp, at the bottom of the ramp and flag stand?
I think that might also be included in here too.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken. Maybe they didn't show it. Whatever. Fuck them. Fuck them. Chad probably knows. God, my kid is fucking throwing a tantrum upstairs.
That was a loud noise.
That was a loud noise. You guys can't hear it, but we can.
Anyway.
All right. And then Thrust replaces the Threat Seeker at Big Door. I'm fine with that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, we'd see Threat Seeker be used, but I like what Tool said earlier as well, where Threat Seeker is much more viable and powerful on smaller maps like an Aqua versus a Forbidden, which is fucking massive in comparison.
Right.
So having the thrust available allows for some additional movement, allows for some additional outplays. I like the idea.
Yeah. I mean, I like the Threat Seeker there for like if I grab it and move up snipe and need to get out that way, I will send it into like the pistol area to see if anyone's camping over there or up in my path ahead. But yeah, it's really not super impactful on the map.
Yeah.
Where now you have someone that goes up, grabs thrust, grabs snipe, and you have
a power player right there.
You have a power player, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
give me the grapple on Forbidden for crying out loud. You fucking looking Spider-Man ass on that shit. That'd be fucking Argyle all over again, you know?
Yeah. Could you imagine how many people would fall off the map trying to grapple across areas? Grapple breaks, you're gone.
You know what, Fresh? Maybe we should have that. Maybe we should try it.
Yeah.
Just trial it out. Yeah, I'd love to see that. That'd be fucking hilarious. Persons think he's making a play of a lifetime, and it just fucking falls off the map immediately. Oh, man. All right. Live fire, a battle rifle has been added to Turbine, which means that replaced the Needler.
But wasn't the Needler gone already?
Right. That's what I'm saying, because they just say they added it to it. So the previous thing had been already removed, which I believe is the Needler.
Okay.
So John's going to be even more mad. Recharge. This is huge. This is fucking huge.
It is.
The shock rifle has been placed on a power weapon pad to align with the properties of Solitude.
So it's going to come up less during the game?
I would think so. Yeah, it's a big one. That's a big change. It's a big change. That is them telling you right then and there, that's a power weapon. That is now literally a power weapon. Tool says lame. Sucks to suck, loser. John says I might as well just spectate 8s at this point.
Oh no, John.
You're just never going to get that Needler back. Oh my God. Ockham says, that's what I mean with them looking at shock as a power weapon. Yeah, but that's them literally telling you, hey,
it's a power weapon.
At least on this map it is. But yeah, obviously on Solitude it is as well. Solitude, commando rifle replaced the bandit at bottom mid, and they added a battle rifle to blue ramp.
Okay.
I didn't think this was needed.
No.
Because you can hit shots consistently from
where on blue ramp though? That's
I think it's right behind the pillar.
At the top?
Yeah. I would assume that's where it is. Maybe I'm out of my mind, but that's where I assume it is.
There was wasn't there a disruptor at the bottom of blue ramp in the going towards hotel or commando?
Maybe. Is that in hotel at that point or not?
That's the question, because it's
God
right at the bottom of the blue ramp.
God damn it.
We'll have to wait and see.
I fucking
folks.
hate this shit. Maybe they should clearly indicate where it is. Means you can beam snipe now? You're not wrong.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's you're not that far. The range is fine with the band. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but the range is fine with the Bevo.
Oh, damn.
Right? Am I wrong? Also, PD, thank you so much for the raid.
PD!
God damn. Thank you so much. Hope the matchmaking was good to you. Am I off? Am I dumb here? Chat, I know I'm dumb, but am I dumb here? I am the person. I am the sole person in the fucking ranked world that is I want BRs back, man. But even I think that the Bevo's not bad here.
Yeah, the bandit was fine shooting blue to snipe. Sometimes,
okay.
If you're very top back blue shooting across, it's a little difficult. It depends on where they put the BR. We'll have to wait and see, Josh.
We'll have to wait and see. Tyler says, hot take incoming. I like the rank. Okay, Tyler, you can leave. You can just leave. See you later, bud. That's a take too. You can keep that one as well. Wow. God, I love when I shoot my gun. It goes poof, 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 poof. Oh, it's called recoil management. I'm I fucking know.
It resets.
I'm just saying, it's
fine.
When you play with a regular bandit versus a Bevo, in firefight, for example, you just feel the difference. What the fuck is going on? Is my gun malfunctioning? The continuum trend's functioning? Oh my God. Do you think we'll ever get BR starts again? No, I think this is the last year we get of Infinite. But then again, I thought last year was the last we were going to have of Infinite anyway.
Yeah.
Because we never had a year 4 before. But now that we do, I think this is it. I can't see them doing it again. But no, I don't think we go back to BR starts at all. I think we're locked into Bevo and that's it. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'm just like, it's my opinion.
Yeah. No, I agree.
All right. And then on streets, the last one. The Bulldog has been replaced with a sidekick at Commercial District. So, in other words, where it's Bulldog spawn, it's now a sidekick spawn. So, those Bulldog changes are not going to be witnessed here at all. Which is kind of unfortunate. Because I was curious as to how this would work out, you know?
Yeah.
But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right. Additionally, to keep the experience fresh and address points of feedback we receive from ranked players, we are adding some new geometry to a few of the maps. Specifically, we've added new jumps to some of our core maps in ranked to improve map flow and create new routes for players. These new jump routes will only be available on the ranked versions of Aquarius, Forbidden, Recharge, and Streets. Stay tuned for more details on these. So again, these will only be included in the ranked variants of those 4 maps, Aquarius, Forbidden, Recharge, and Streets. And Will, if you can hit us over to the screen once more, that would be great, because now we can quickly talk about or quickly see these maps once again.
For the first time, new jumps have been added to several of our core maps, offering new...
So, I like the Forbidden change. I like the idea of not having to be fucking stranded in the bottom of that pit area instead of having to take the ramp up. I like that change. I think it's a good change. It's still not a get out of jail free card because you're still exposed regardless, but I like the idea of having a little bit of extra mobility to get the fuck out. So that's good.
New routes and gameplay meta.
So here's the Aquarius change.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like it. I like it. You're not as exposed as I initially thought you would be.
Card
but
3 top mid can maybe see you.
Yeah, but I still like this change.
Yeah.
I still like the idea of having just that additional route to keep teams and players on their toes. To like, you know, I'm just thinking about a fucking, it's a 2-2 tie flag situation. Time is running out on the clock. A team gets 2 down, and you're not going to have enough time to go up the stairs to get up there, right? And it's too risky to do a nade jump.
Yeah.
You're able to utilize this, get up there, get that flagpole at the last second. Not saying it's going to happen, but hey, I've made predictions like this before. Shopify phase, game 5 Slayer, spotting back PD. I called that shit. For better or worse.
Yo, Brad, the Metal Man, welcome to your first live show. Hope you're doing well as well.
Oh, goddamn. Thank you. What a gentleman. What a metal man. When someone hides in the corner at the top of the base, they have to also worry about the person wrapping back and doing that jump up. Absolutely. Is this just on the fridge side? It looks like it, yes.
Yes. That's what we think.
Yeah. Yeah. Love it. Next
the
up.
time to master these jumps, your next win could depend on...
Okay, so this jump,
It's fine. I mean, the thing I like about it, you're on Dorito there. You're fighting someone bottom A or top A.
we're talking about recharge for the audio listeners, by the way. I'm sorry.
Yes. You jump to the screen on half wall.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can mitigate some of that nade damage coming in.
Very true.
And gives you another safe route out. And you can get up the top half wall without a grapple now, it seems.
Can you G-slide off this?
I don't know.
If you can, think of the play to G-slide off that into red pipes. You know what I mean?
I don't know if it's close to the ground enough.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, is that G-slide offable?
Is it G-slidable?
That's what I'm curious. I'm very curious about that because that could lead to some really fucking cool movement. Like some really fucking cool movement. Or like if you need to try to stall a batteries push and you could do it there too. Oh man. Kind of like this. Too high? Fuck me. You know? Why can't I just be happy? Chat's just tearing me down. If the jump from it onto the sticky platform, then snap slide into pipes. Oh man.
That's a good question, Tyler. Is it on both sides?
Great question. They did not show that, so I don't know.
That's a tomorrow question where I'll be running around maps checking it out.
It is, and we don't have X-ray vision, so we can't see it through there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Dang it.
God damn. But no, I like what you're talking about. Could be a way to mitigate some grenade damage. If you're able to sit on it, because I'm wondering if it's like, hold on, I'm gonna
on it.
He does jump right away.
In gameplay meta. Take the time to master these jumps. Your next win could depend on it.
Oh, he sat there for just a split second.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if you're able to sit or if you slide off if you don't jump right away. Because that could be a little sneaky thing too, because people do look at the top of half, you know, because you can get up there.
Yeah.
Very curious.
Or if someone is red pipes and you crouch jump up there and you are able to stay there, you can mitigate the headshot damage of someone. You know what I mean?
Hold on, Tyler, they will be in matchmaking. They'll be in ranked. These are updates to the ranked maps. They will not be in casual, but they will be in ranked. So like ranked arena, all that fun stuff, these additions will be there.
They said you can sit there. I remember someone saying it maybe in patch notes.
I don't think patch notes are out yet. Patch notes release the day that the update comes out.
In casual matchmaking.
Oh, Tyler, how dare you? God, we talk about casuals here? I'm just kidding. We obviously do. Because I am one. So imagine this if you could still jiggle peek. Oh, fuck that. Fuck all that. Thank God that's going to be hopefully mitigated with this update.
Yes.
And then I think there's one more. Yep, here we go. That's fucking huge.
It's another way to push that glass player that's maybe hiding up there.
Yeah. Now, again, we're talking about recharge. They're adding out a little bit. They're adding a little box from the outcropping of a wall right outside long haul, and you do a little maneuver. You're able to jump up to top glass. Again, you are exposed by attempting to do this, but oh man, I love this. I love this. It just adds another opportunity to make a play on a player hiding in fucking glass the whole time, trying to break that setup. I love this. Love that idea. Is that a late jump? Let's take a peek.
Could depend on it.
Oh yeah, he sat on it. He definitely sat on that. He sat on that, getting the angle correct.
But he didn't like run off it and jump late. It looked like he jumped directly from the box up there.
Yeah. Yep. And I lied. There was one more. I apologize.
The streets jump, what people call Harry Potter, because it's under the stairs.
Yes.
You can jump up to B-rail.
And again, I like this change.
Because that's a spot where you're pretty much dead. You're just trying to do as much damage as you can.
Exactly. And again, you are technically exposed here, but at the same time, this provides another angle of opportunity to get the jump on a player that's sitting B-rail, or get another opportunity to push as a team, whatever it may be. Oh, that one, clearly you're just sitting. Okay. And I like that.
Yeah.
Great
fucking
like addition.
Depending on where the enemy goes, instead of just pushing up B stairs off the start.
You don't have to anymore.
No, you can get on that box and jump up to B rail and have a different angle.
Exactly. Or if there's a player that's sitting in B or arcade, right? And like obviously the clear point is that you're going to be watching B stairs, you're going to be nading B stairs, right?
Yeah.
Now you have that additional place that you don't know if a player is going to be coming from.
Right.
Oh, I love it. Love that idea. Good addition. Really good addition. And then finally, matchmaking rank reset. We can go back to the competitive news screen, by the way. It's that time again. All ranked playlists will have their ranks resetting with the release of Operation Frontlines. That's what I should say. Tyler, yeah, bro, I like to enjoy my games. Hey, you enjoy them however way you want. Like I said, I'm a fucking casual. You kidding me? Dude. Fucking goat at Fortnite. Not Fortnite. Firefight over here.
Oh,
I'm not a goat at Fortnite. I'm a goat at Firefight, though. Tell you what. Big fan of Firefight over here. Repulse should be moved into that Harry Potter spot. Repulse up and backsmack someone. Not a hot take. I just don't agree with it. Personally. Yeah. I like the addition of the jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing about that too is if off the start, that gives it clearly to one team. Mm-hmm. Where I know it's driveway on Seaside, but nades fly down there all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not totally free.
No. Right off the fucking rip.
The rip.
Yeah. Metal Man says, I'll finish my placement matches just in time for the next wipe. Hey, you know, there you go. All right. That's it, Will, for the competitive news, which means it's time for Rostermania.
Start with the Double the Love second round rosters by Team Lethal Fox, and here are your second group of teams. Valerian and Super CC, J9ers and Playditto, Cranberry and Renegade. I'm going to say Lovis and Obnoxious, Gun Goddess and Piggy.
I think it's Lovoxious. Obnoxious.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Sarah and Alex Shock and Just a Savage and Jimbo.
Hell yeah.
More teams to be announced.
Love it.
Next up, Royal One, still a free agent as a coach. He posts, still a free agent coach for year 4 of HCS. Unless an opportunity presents itself soon, I'll likely be on the sidelines this year. Not the timeline I was expecting, but I believe everything happens for a reason. So if anyone's looking for a coach, Royal One's out there, man.
Absolutely.
Next up, Thug Nasty's still a free agent coach. Says if there's anyone still searching for a dedicated coach, I'm eager to pour my heart and soul into a team. Let's achieve greatness together.
Can personally vouch for both of them.
Yeah.
To be honest. Obviously, one with the pedigree that they have, and then Thug, like we've seen him time and time again do great things with teams coming through in the open bracket. Veggies. They will. They will. That just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait. Oh my fucking God. All right, go ahead.
All right, next up, we have some roster announcements. One newly from the update stream that we got. Partner team coming in. TSM.
Yes.
It's going to be Cherish, Druck, Soul Snipe, Talik, and Trey as a coach, and this is from Trey. Huh.
This is fucking...
Oh, the autocorrect on Talik every time?
Yeah.
So from Trey, regarding the visa situation with Druck, he says, we've got it all figured out.
That was as of a couple days ago.
So... Druck's going to compete?
Fresh. No. That's all I'll say. No. Go ahead, Will.
And last piece of Rostermania news, Space Station Gaming. Announcements were on point.
Those photos, really were.
Those photos were so damn good.
Dude.
Oh my God.
That is, if there was ever an announcement of a roster that would be wallpaper worthy, like on your phone or desktop, that was it.
Oh my God.
That Lucid one, fucking A.
God damn. Anyway, your Space Station Gaming roster for the 25 season. Eco, Stellar, Snakebite, and Lucid with Elamite as the coach.
Dude, like, what was I going to fucking say? What the fuck was I going to say? Oh, Diode. I'm not gonna leak your DMs, but
Oh yeah.
I laughed my fucking ass off.
Diode's forgotten about Bound.
Oh yeah, he's oh my god, dude.
Bound doesn't exist anymore.
It's all Lucid, baby.
All Lucid.
Oh my god.
Anyway, that does it for Rostermania this week.
Execute and Jag, thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the live show, by the way.
Thank you.
And then Generic, welcome back, by the way. Good to see you as well. Hope everything's going well. Oh my god. Oh yeah, boss. We're just fucking, yeah, I don't fucking care. Do not care about that one. Sorry, not sorry. Upcoming tournaments of the week presented by NoobCombat.com. Check out NoobCombat.com for all your Halo esports needs. Tuesday, February 4th, we have some hurl going on.
Hurl? That sounds horrible.
Shio's like, fuck you, dude. HRL recreational FFA is taking place on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Wednesday, February 5th, with the Halo Rec League Mixed. On Thursday, February 6th, with the Halo Rec League Pre-Made. Friday, February 7th, and Saturday, February 8th, we have the AGLA, the American Griffball League of America. Playoffs.
Playoffs?
We're talking playoffs? We are. On Saturday, February 8th, we have the College Halo 4v4 Draft Spartan Showdown. And you must be an active College Halo player or alumni player to join, as a matter of fact. And the HCS Offseason 1v1 Showdown of Fat is taking place as well. And then, because the off-season 4v4s are done, they have concluded.
Yep.
They are over. Sunday, February 9th, we have the Forge Hub ranked 4v4 presented by LVT Halo is also taking place to round out the end of the week. And that's it for the upcoming tournaments of the week presented by NoobCombat.com. Check out NoobCombat.com for all your Halo esports needs. Scrim tournament and league recaps, Will.
Yes. We'll start off with the HCS Offseason 1v1 Showdown. This is number 4. Fourth place went to Sirion. Third was Sinfinity. Came out weird. Second went to Yo Furious, taking home $250 and taking home $750. And first was Regulus. Next up, the 4v4 HCS Offseason Open number 6. Top 4.
Top 4.
Complexity. If you don't know, it's Huss, Mental, Precision, and Spartan. Space Station with Eco, Lucid, Snakebite, and Stellar. Second, GBX, Bound, Formal, Renegade, and Tusk. Optic Gaming taking second again. And first went to Shopify, Rebellion, Psycho, Frosty, Last Shot, and Royal 2.
Oh my God. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. That was really funny. I was not.
How many second places will
Bravo
Optic
to
get?
you.
We need an over-under for the year.
Bravo
Over-under.
to you.
Second places for Optic. Taking bids. All right.
Fucking Brad coming in here, my favorite person in the world right now, says, Josh, I just want to say you've gotten me to say no a fat like that, and I haven't been able to stop since I started listening last year. Let's fucking go.
Oh, no.
Let's go. Oh, yes. Yes. Fat. You know what? So I want to, because of course the fucking Reddit, the Reddit keyboard warriors are out in full force. You know,
of course.
Because a Space Station took third. They didn't win. You know what I mean? So Lucid put out a video, and again, it's in the community creations section of the show, ! Show notes in the chat, if you're interested in finding out everything that we talk about. And he talks about it, right? And he doesn't he wasn't making excuses. He was just stating this was literally the first time we've all played together. Literally the first time that they've all four played together, and some of their first times playing in months.
Yeah.
So the fact they signed up for this off-season event online, played the way that they did when none of them have played together. And for some players, it's literally been months since they played.
Yeah.
And there you go. So I think they're going to be just fine. Just like I think Optic are going to be just fine. And I think that obviously Shopify are going to be just fine. It's going to be okay.
Something I should have brought up before, but the Space Station video, the one that was 30 minutes long, incredible. Did you see the after credits scene with Lucid and PJ?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just love that. Thank God you guys
That's when
won.
I put out the tweet
Yeah.
from the Pro Talk account saying that they finally announced their fucking roster.
Yeah, Lucid at the end being like, thank God you guys won London.
That was so funny, dude. Grog says, far too rational to take. Can we get a little spicier, please? That's for our too early to tell preseason predictions, which is going to happen next week.
Oh, Texas guy. I think everyone knows that. I was just playing into the bit there. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, then you have all the people saying, well, if you fucking only imagine if Legend was there, fucking going to sweep everything. It's like,
we'll see.
We'll see.
I think it's going to be some hot competition this year.
I think so too. Look at you. Another rational take. Look at you.
Keeping it level.
I love this, dude. You're not giving him anything. Oh my God. Not giving him a fucking inch. All right. But
are we going to watch this?
We do have to watch this, yes. Grand Finals, Game 4, Oddball on Streets. We're just going to watch the end of this tournament. Signaling Shopify winning back to back to back to back. That's 4. Off-season tournaments, along with winning 1, 2, 3, 4 fat out of 6. Let's watch this.
Can they hold the push?
With that play ball from Optic Gaming, you got to think time.
Oh,
It had to reload because it's been a while.
Much better or much more doable if Bound had somehow kept that camo. But this is really an overextension by Formal. He took a lot of damage there. They're going to activate on this, I think. No, they're not in a position to. I'm sorry. Well, that's
It's okay, Active.
Gaming, and that means that 2 players are left on this.
I'm sorry, guys.
All by their lonesome. Spawn comes out though. Can they hold the push?
With that play ball from Optic Gaming, you got to think time could also become a factor as well. Shopify Rebellion have 2 ways or 2 win conditions, so to speak.
I'm just going to pause for a second for the audio listeners here, just to give a heads up as to what is happening right now. Shopify are up 2-1 in the series. This is Grand Finals. Shopify against Optic. Optic, again, have Tusk in place of Legend. This is Game 4, Oddball on Streets. Both teams have round 1. Shopify are currently leading in the 3rd round, 87-66. And again, there's less than 1 minute of in-game time left on the clock.
Every night, Justin.
This game, so
Bye, Justin.
And so does Frosty's Bandit as he goes right after his former teammate in Renegade and right into the bottom subway side. No fear here for Frosty.
Thank you, Michael, for saying that.
Damage down to multiple players, but ends up going down here. So we switch to Renegade, and Royal Twist taking so much space. Does Renegade know? He knows.
It's a big go. He took a little bit too much damage for my liking, and you see Last Shot's trying to inch up on the map for it. Pound kills Last Shot, though. Wait a minute.
Pick up the Bulldog. It's right there.
The nade. Huge nade right there. 20 seconds left.
Yeah, that should have been free ball time for Renegade and Optic, but that nade denies access towards it for just long enough for time to wind down. Shopify Rebellion, no. 1 or 2 kills is all you need in order to play that ball towards mid and put it out of reach. Optic Gaming rotating the ball from the purple side. Last Shot goes in for the challenge, but all of Shopify Rebellion are on the attack here. Tusk one shot trying to push that ball forward, but it doesn't go towards Formal. Formal still grabs it with 6 seconds left. Optic could send us into...
So, 6 seconds left on the game clock. Again, time stops as a player is holding the ball. Optic Gaming are now currently scoring. Shopify are still leading 87-80. Bound has camo.
Grabs it with 6 seconds left. Optic could send us into...
But Frosty's able to eagle eye him out and get him taken down.
Frosty's push up over towards the mid side. Formal is in a position to play that ball. Shopify Rebellion, I don't know if they can grab it. Oh. What?
No way.
What?
Overtime! Oh my gosh, overtime!
Tim's losing his fucking mind.
He's gonna repulse it back to his team. They spawn on the tram side. Frosty catches it. Oh my word! Oh my word! 3 more points. They're gonna do it. Shopify win another off-season tournament.
What a fucking end, dude.
Insane.
So again, for the audio listeners, Optic have the ball. They're able to hold on to it and C. Formal has the ball top C. And they get the ball. They get it to where they have a point lead, 89-88. Again, there's 3 or 4 seconds left on the in-game clock. Formal throws the ball out, top C, okay? And thinking that, there's not enough time on the clock. Shopify are not going to be able to grab it in time. We're going to win this game. We're going to move on in the series. Turns out, no. There were 2 players on Shopify who were able to get the ball, and Optic were not able to kill both of them in time for the game to get tied. Again, Shopify got that 1 second they needed to retie the game at 89-89 as the time on the clock expired. Therefore, we have a minute left of overtime. We go into overtime. There's a minute on the game clock. Obviously, should be enough time for a team to win. Shopify get the kills that they need to get Optic out of C basically completely. Frosty gets the ball after it being basically repulsed to him at front C, runs the driveway. They get the points they need. The game ends. They win. And they win the tournament. What an end, man. What an end to that game. What an end to that tournament. What a tournament in general. Just Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
I was talking about it in Discord as well. And I haven't felt this in a while, Will. Okay? And I know, and I am the guy here that online doesn't matter. It's just an online thing. When I watch Shopify go up against Space Station, and again, fully understanding that Space Station literally have never played together until this tournament, it literally, Will, felt to me like I was watching Halo 5 Splice when they won Worlds 2018.
You think that's the kind of fire they're going to bring?
I'm not necessarily saying it's what they're going to bring. I'm saying it's what they brought in that series. They looked it. I'm not kidding, Will. It literally felt to me like the same ferocity, the same speed, just the same aggressiveness as that Splice roster in 2018. That's exactly what it fucking felt like watching again. And as I was watching, I was like, what the fuck? Like, they're getting away with everything. Yeah. You just literally can't stop them. It was crazy. It was awesome. Like, I felt like we haven't seen that in a long time. So being able to see that in a very brief instance, I'm like, ooh, felt nice.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's what we're going to get for the rest of the season. I'll fucking know. That was Space Station at their literal worst for this year. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm not putting any stock in this. It's online. I don't fucking care.
But during this tournament, that felt just...
Yes. Yeah. This is all, for me personally, this is all entertainment. Like, yeah. This is all like getting some reps in. This is all entertainment for us at home. LVT's putting on a good show. Like, we're all having a great time. You know what I mean? So when I get to watch something like that and see that happen, I'm like, oh, that just felt so fucking cool. I felt like we haven't seen something like that in a long time. And yeah, but again, that was an online tournament. The first thing that Space Station have ever played together as a full squad now. That's literally them at their absolute worst.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like I said, I don't put any stock in any of this. I just thought it was really fucking fun. FYI, on Formal Stream, he said he threw it out because he knew Royal 2 was back C. Yeah, and I'm not criticizing the play. Command Station, thank you for the follow, by the way.
Someone put in chat, like, Formal choke or
cycle clutch.
This was a Shopify clutch. Like, the fact that 2 players were bottom mid.
Yep.
Following each other. One basically juggled the ball to the other to get the last second.
To tie the game.
As they died. To tie the game and then continue that.
That repulse play was probably the clutch. That was the clutch play.
That was, yeah. I mean, they're both of them.
Yeah.
What won them the game.
Yep. Because if they didn't get the tie, they would have lost. And if they didn't get the repulse, that ball probably wouldn't have been, like, Frosty probably wouldn't have been able to make that play on the ball.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not criticizing Formal for the play. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It sucks for them that that's the way it had to be, that he had to try to make that play and hope that the stars aligned otherwise. You know what I mean? But what are you going to do? Tyler says Shopify is going to win an event. Guys, it's not too early to tell preseason predictions episode. That's next week. Save your takes for next week. Please. I respect the take. Shopify win the most events out of the orgs this year, calling it now. Wow, Michael. Love the faith in native right now. Oh.
Command Station's wondering, how can I get show notes for previous episodes?
Oh, that's a great question, Command Station.
Would they be in the description of the YouTube video?
Correct. They would be they'd be in the description of the YouTube video for each previous episode and the audio version of each previous episode.
So if you go to Spotify or wherever, it should be in the description.
Thank you, Command Station. Glad to have you.
Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for the fucking
the
sub,
sub.
too. What the fuck? You're
Hey,
going to, whoa!
There it is.
Shout out noobcombat.com. Check out noobcombat.com for all your Halo esports needs. Tops and Waffles says praying Optic gets more second places. You are not alone. I'm not saying that we are. I'm just saying, like, you look out there, like, everybody's like, oh, just wait, they're going to get second every fucking event. Dean, yo, what the fuck, Mike? So I'm saying, dude, this guy, hey, Dean, this guy running your fucking socials, man, I don't know if he's it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Did you see that? Oh my God. Did you see that Mike is a pussy tweet? Did you see that?
From the event?
No. There was one. If you open up that tweet and you look at the reply, it's gold. Oh my God, it's fucking hilarious. I laughed so fucking hard when I saw it.
Making that man relive one of the most embarrassing moments.
Oh my God. Legend says, can't wait to see Optic plays a full roster for the first time. They've been switching players out every week. Every team like SSG is going to get better in Shopify as well. I don't think one team is going to dominate the whole year.
I agree with that.
And I hope that's the case, right? Because we agree. We also can't wait to see all these teams playing together as their full rosters. I mean, obviously, we've been seeing Shopify, right? And they've been getting a lot of practice together as a team, and they've been winning these off-season tournaments. But again, this is all online. Right. And I know this is a completely different roster than what was last year, but we also know how Shopify performed last year. They performed very well online until Space Station started winning them. And then they didn't perform on a Sunday. Right. And again, I know these are completely separate rosters, but this is another instance, just yet another instance of online is completely different from a LAN environment. Completely different. Yeah, I am very much excited, like you said, Legend, to see Optic competing as a full squad. Like, I just cannot fucking wait for the first actual LAN. I think that invitational is going to be really fucking cool. And not necessarily telling of what to expect for the rest of the year, but again, just an additional type of warm-up experience before the real season kicks off. And we'll talk about the roadmap in a little bit, but I just think that's so fucking, oh my God, so excited. So excited. Oh, man.
Oh, we've been sitting on this live react channel for too long.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I should have said something. Sorry, I was just checking to see it. Noties right there. Game is going to be so different tomorrow as well. Yeah, for sure. Really fucking stoked to see what this update's going to bring as well. I'm a little sad we have to wait so long for the majors to start in April, but I'm happy Kaysan is showing some support in Halo. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Michael, stop it. Michael, fucking stop it. Please. Don't include. Stop it. God damn it. All right. Is that it for the tournament league recaps, Will?
Yes, sir.
Let's get to our topic. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's time to talk about the roadmap. You don't need to switch us over yet, Will.
It's already there. Oh, I see
no,
what you're saying.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
Don't switch us out. Don't switch us over yet.
Okay.
I promise. I will let you know. Actually, you'll know when it says it here. So, the HCS 2025 roadmap has officially been revealed. This is by the HCS. 2020 FAT marks a historic year for competitive Halo in the HCS as we enter year 4 for Halo Infinite Esports. Now, what makes this year historic? This is the first time a single Halo title has had full esports support for 4 consecutive years, which is why I believe this is the last one. This is important to note for 2 reasons. The first being that this absolutely would not be possible without all of your support for HCS and Halo Infinite. Thank you. And secondly, it means that we're in uncharted territory competitively speaking. The game is still ever changing with new maps and modes entering the arena, but as the scene progresses, we're seeing new talent rise to the top and brand new rosters forming. We're in store for what's sure to be one of the most exciting and epic seasons we've ever seen. Let's start with what you all came here for, the HCS 2020 FAT Roadmap. There it is. Kicking things off. The first major of the year. Again, this is the roadmap, right? We'll talk about Kayson's event very shortly. But here is the roadmap as it stands for official HCS competition with points and all that. The first major of the year, Arlington, Texas, April 18th through the 20th. Then we have something brand new. Something brand new. The HCS Open at DreamHack Dallas, May 23rd through the 25th. And yes, that means that Halo will not only be alongside Call of Duty at this event, but it'll also be alongside Counter-Strike at this event. Now you look at the roadmap here and you see major, open, major, world. What the fuck is an open? That's a great question. One of which we'll talk about in a minute. Your next major. We're going back to Salt Lake City for the HCS major presented by Space Station Gaming on August 1st through the 3rd. Easily the best event of last year was Salt Lake City. Next to the World Championships, of course. But just from a pure spectator standpoint, I think SLC was probably the best event last year. So many things to do outside of actually watching the game. So just really, really excited to see Space Station put on another event. And I'm not just saying that because Tyler's here in the chat. I mean this. And I sung their praises during our post show last year for SLC, that it was, I think it's the best event that I've ever been to. Like, I hold Worlds in high regard for multiple reasons and multiple different Worlds, but SLC last year was a very special event. So if you do have the means to go and you are looking at this roadmap and determining which ones to go to, I would highly recommend Salt Lake City. I think that should be your number 1 priority. And then also Worlds, because Worlds is Worlds. You know, kind of makes sense. The final major of the year. And of fucking course, we're in another situation like this. The next HCS major, the final HCS major of the year, presented by FaZe Clan, will be happening in early fall. And we don't know where it is. Yay. Or do we? Who knows? Finally, the Halo World Championship in Seattle, Washington, October 24th through the 26th with $1 million prize pool as well. Command Station, it will not be in Atlanta. And that's not a leak. Like, it's already been stated it's not going to be in Atlanta. Like, I think Kayson was the one that said it. So,
Yeah.
Someone analyzed that skyline.
I tried.
Jesus Christ.
Literally Googled city skylines one night.
I wonder if it's literally just a stock fucking photo.
I bet it is.
You know? Because it doesn't have any definition like the other ones do.
Yeah.
Like you literally look at Arlington, Dallas, Salt Lake, and Seattle, and they all have further definition in the buildings. Like the phase one, it's just fucking blocks. You know? Tyler, we agree.
Googling stock city skylines right now.
We agree, Tyler. Jesus Christ. Okay, but before we can get into Arlington, we have to start with the HCS Open Series returns. Road to Arlington. Compete for cash, climb the leaderboards, and qualify for the major. Official HCS competition kicks off March 1st with the HCS Open Series Road to Arlington. Teams will throw down in weekly online tournaments as they compete for cash and climb the HCS point leaderboards ahead of the Major 1 qualifiers. The HCS Open Series will return ahead of each stop on our 2025 roadmap that includes Road to Arlington, Road to Dallas, Road to Salt Lake, and Road to DBA. Because of fucking course. Of fucking course. Next up. First things first. We've partnered with FaZe's streamer and massive Halo fan Kason to host the Kason Showdown. This is a single-day invitational LAN event taking place on March 29th with a total prize pool of $50,000. While there will not be a live audience, you can, of course, watch the entire broadcast live on twitch.tv/Kason and twitch.tv/Halo, as well as the HCS YouTube channel. Thank fucking God. Means VODs aren't going away. Kason has hand-selected the teams in attendance, and we couldn't think of a better way to kick off the whole season. The teams included will be FaZe, Optic, Shopify, and Space Station. Note, this event does not appear on the official roadmap as it is an invite-only tournament with no HCS points awarded. Okay? So again, this is more like a preseason LAN, gearing you up for the real thing. Get excited. And yeah, fucking, if you watch the LVT clip, yes, they did an inverse of the image, and yes, it's trippy in that jersey. So there you go. All right. Tools, good clip. Jesus Christ. And like, this is, I wanted to say this in Rostermania, but I'll say it right now. Just fucking wait. Just fucking wait. Because there's still one more announcement that has yet to happen. And it's not, yes, it's obviously has to do with the FaZe roster, but it's not, just wait. Just wait. It's something that we've been not necessarily hinting at for the past fucking 4 or 5 months at this point is what it feels like, but it's been a while. Next up, the first actual major of the year. The HCS Major Arlington 2020 FAT. Next up is our kickoff major in Arlington, Texas with Optic. Taking place at the Esports Stadium Arlington on April 18th through the 20th, Optic are now poised to put on another great show and event for the whole community. We'll, of course, have an open bracket for anyone looking to compete, side events on multiple games, including Halo Infinite, Halo 5, and more. And, like every major, we'll also have a Halo Infinite FFA tournament. It is sure to be a spectacle, with the main 4v4 boasting a $250,000 prize pool. And then this was, the next part I'm going to talk about was taken directly from the event page on Waypoint.
Okay.
And this is to tamper expectations. If there was ever a thought that maybe this would be the year that they change things up, they're not. It's going to be the same format. What I mean by that is the season will feature the tried and true to HCS major format, a 64-team open bracket, a 16-team pool play, and a 12-team championship bracket. Open bracket will start and end on the Friday, and the top 4 teams will advance to pool play. Now for pools, 4 pools of 4, single round robin, first and second go to winners round 1, third to losers round 1, and again, they're not changing anything. 4th place in pools is eliminated from the tournament yet again. Not to say I was expecting there to be a change, but I just want to, if anyone was wondering, you don't have to wonder anymore. It's the same process as it always has been.
Yeah.
Championship bracket is where the best of the best will clash for their share of $250,000 and a paid trip to the next HCS LAN event, the DreamHack Dallas Open. 12-team double elim, top 4. The top 4 will lock in their seeds at DreamHack Dallas. Not the top 6, not the top 8.
Top 4.
The top 4. How to qualify. Teams will qualify for the Arlington Major in two ways. Major 1 qualifiers or HCS point totals. North American and EU teams will compete for pool play spots in their Major 1 pool play qualifier. Mexico and Australia and New Zealand teams will compete for travel coverage in their open bracket qualifier. And then from Nugget, one of the best players from the Mexico region says, "Hello, HCS, no pool play again for LATAM. Thanks for the disrespect." Again, not that I was expecting there to be a change, but there you go. Set your expectations. Only North American EU teams get guaranteed pool play spots. There you go. And again, I'm not saying that's a good thing, just laying it out there. Tickets will be on sale in the coming weeks. Be sure to follow at HCS and at Optic for the latest. Next up, HCS Open at DreamHack Dallas. After the Arlington Major, we'll be staying close and joining forces for the HCS Open at DreamHack Dallas 2025 on May 23rd through the 25th. We'll have more details in the coming weeks and months. You can expect an open 4v4 tournament featuring pros and amateurs alike. And then just to reiterate, in a reply, Tashi stated we'll share more in the coming weeks and months. As to what the fuck an open actually is. I have my thoughts, especially considering only the top 4
get qualified.
Correct. So I have my thoughts as to what this will be, also based off of things that we've been told, but we'll have to wait and see. General admission tickets for DreamHack Dallas 2025 are on sale now. And then from Adam Apicella, he says, should probably share that I'll be working with the DreamHack team on all global events. DreamHack is the spiritual successor to MLG, and there is more need than ever for large-scale, multi-title, community-driven, open, and inclusive events. I've run a few of these. Good to be back. And it's good to have him back.
Yeah.
Excited to see what he's able to do on the global scale. Next up, we're going back to Salt Lake City for the HCS Major Salt Lake City 2025. Presented by Space Station Gaming. SSG know how to throw a party, and we're excited to see the awesome event and show that they put on for everyone once again this year. As with every major, you can expect another $250,000 for the prize pool, for the 4v4, and plenty of side tournaments for all players and fans to participate in. Be sure to join us on August 1st through the 3rd at the Salt Palace Convention Center for what's sure to be a great tournament and a great time.
Can't wait to see what the floor plan is this time.
Oh, it's going to be a great fucking time. I mean, considering what last year was and the year before that, and they just keep doing it bigger and better. Oh, it's going to be a great time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Dragar, we've been doing this shit on Monday forever. When was the last time we did a Tuesday show? How many years ago was that? If it wasn't a one-off.
Yeah. It's been a long time. I don't even remember.
Yeah. It's been a while. Dragar, I'm sorry, man. Welcome back, though. Good to see you. And before we get to Worlds, there's one more major in our midst. In our final major of the season, we're once again joining forces with FaZe Clan for what will be the main Halo World Championship qualifier and the most critical event of the year. We're still putting together the final details on this one, but keep your calendar clear in the early fall time frame. We'll be working hard with FaZe to get the details out in the coming weeks and months, and then be sure to follow them for more information when it comes out. And finally, the big one. The Halo World Championship 2020 FAT on October 24th through the 26th. It's coming home once again to Seattle, Washington. The World Championship will determine not only who gets the lion's share of $1 million prize pool, but more importantly, the title of the best Halo team in the entire world. And once again, the Halo World Championship is the home for all fans in the Halo community, not just HCS fans. You can expect the triumphant return of the community stage with special guests and dev panels galore, as well as fun festival-like activities for everyone to enjoy. We're also working on introducing some new elements to Halo World Championship, as well as working on layout design changes to spice things up compared to prior years. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Love to hear it. The format. decided to stay close to tried and true format that Halo's always had with open events, where teams earn points that ultimately help them qualify for the World Championship. Tournament administration will be managed by the HCS and esports engine, and not the teams, to avoid conflict of interest. To see more details about the format and rules, you can see the 2025 handbook and code of conduct, links included in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show. Grog says, I will say we're already working on what we'd like to bring this year. Fuck yeah. Tool says, let the teams rig it, cowards.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. Also, OG and Takush Mods, thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the live show. Thank you very much. I know it was Tuesdays because I would watch this and then do my weeklies. Dragar, you are out of your fucking mind. Maybe you did your weeklies before reset. When the fuck did we do Tuesday shows?
I mean, we were on Wednesdays for a few months there.
Yeah, when my wife was in, my wife had schooling.
Yes.
Yeah. Dragar, I think you're out of your fucking mind right now.
Tuesdays would just be, God, unless it was like years and years ago.
That's what I'm wondering.
Jeez.
I'm so confused right now.
Or were you not watching us live and watching the VODs that
That's
come
what
out
I'm
on
wondering,
Tuesday?
man. Dragar, like, I appreciate you being here, man, but I got to put you on blast 100%. Right now. We've been doing this shit for fucking 7 years. I think I know what the fuck time we're on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I didn't, I need to get the fuck out of here. Yo, Canadian with the Prime, thank you so much. You get a woo! And Sin with the gifted sub to Grog, thank you. You get a woo! Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. God damn. All right, tournament dates. Mark your calendars.
Oh, my.
I'm not going to show this, but if you go to the show notes, you can check all these out. The 2025 tournament dates are subject to change. Keep it locked on Jesus Christ, at HCS on socials for the latest info. All of the dates are included in the show notes for what they are. So go check them out if you're any at all interested. Where to watch? You'll be able to watch all official HCS events live on Twitch and YouTube. Twitch.tv/Halo and YouTube.com/@HCS. And for events with multiple streams, we'll be using these channels. Twitch.tv/HCS/HCS_red and HCS_blue. These extra streams will be broadcast within the main YouTube channel above as usual. So again, the VODs will not disappear. Thank fucking God. Now, your HCS 2020 fat maps and modes. Here they are. Slayer, Aquarius, Livefire, Origin, it's been added. Recharge, Solitude, and Streets. CTF on Aquarius, Forbidden, Fortress, and Origin, which has been added. King of the Hill on Livefire, Recharge, and Solitude. Strongholds, I put Strongholds and Livefire together. Strongholds on Livefire and Recharge. Oddball on Livefire, Recharge, and Streets. And Neutral Bomb, which is brand new, being added to Aquarius and Fortress. Based on player feedback, as well as our ambition to provide new content for players to enjoy and master in Year 4, we've made some significant changes to the HCS map and mode rotation. So again, Origin Slayer and Origin CTF have been added, and then Aquarius Neutral Bomb Assault and Fortress Neutral Bomb Assault have also been added. As for what's been removed, Empyrean CTF, which means it's completely gone from the HCS rotation, and Fortress Slayer has also been removed. In addition to maps and modes, they've also made updates to the sandbox, which we've already talked about. Finally, your partner teams. Before the HCS 2025 season kicks off, we'd like to bid farewell to Quadrant and Sentinels and thank both of them for their immense contributions to the Halo scene. And I don't know if anybody noticed because it's right behind me personally, but last week I swapped out the Sentinels jersey for the Native Gaming one. So there you go. Like I said, I don't think anybody noticed.
As blocked by your chair too much, but anyway.
It is. It's, a little tease though. Yeah. As we head into another year of competitive Halo, we would like to now welcome both TSM and Shopify Rebellion to the HCS Partnership Program. Congratulations to you two. Welcome to the Partnership Program, and excited to see what these organizations do this year. We saw what Shopify were able to do a little bit with their own booth for the first time. And it was arguably one of the best booths we've ever seen. So hopefully they get to continue that. And very much looking forward to what they do for the season. And then I think I saw folks asking about that Complexity logo. That's just their old logo. Like, they didn't rebrand or anything. That's literally just their old logo, what it used to be. So they're doing like a little bit of a nostalgic run. You know what I mean?
Throwback.
Yeah. They brought back some of the old merch as well. So there you go. Chat, how we feeling? How we feeling about the roadmap? What are our thoughts? How we feeling? What are we doing? Will, what are your thoughts?
Considering the roadmap, I'm glad Space Station got another event. But wish the locations were changed a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing as last year. Now, confirmed the phase event isn't in Atlanta.
Yes.
So hopefully there's a new city coming that will excite people. But yeah, we're Arlington, Dallas. I know Dallas isn't major, but Arlington, Dallas, Salt Lake, wherever, Worlds.
Just Scott, I really apologize if I mispronounced that. But yeah, the TSM roster is the pure roster, as a matter of fact. And Will had talked about them in Rostermania a little bit earlier on in the show. But that does include Cherished, Druck, Soul Snipe, and Talik. That is who the roster is. I Cried Wolf says going to be going to DreamHack for the first time ever, so I'm hyped for that. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. As much as it sucks to be in Texas again, it makes sense when you have an org that owns a venue and being able to slot in. Yeah.
100%.
For sure. For sure. It only took 2 years for the paperwork to go through for Druck, I guess. I don't want to discount what Trey said. So I want to take him at his word that it's been taken care of. But I'm curious.
Yeah.
Like if it's genuinely been taken care of.
Is it taken care of or is there a workaround? That's where
Yes.
That's all I'll say.
I think this first event is going to be telling. Like the first major in Arlington will be telling. Attendees of DreamHack can also root for SSG Brawl Stars. Let's go, Tyler. Jesus Christ. Oh man. Fresh. There's information that we know. That's why we're yeah. So we won't comment on it further. There was something I wanted to comment on in the chat. I think it was, that one dad. It says, will you all be attending events aside from Worlds?
Yes. Hoping to go to Arlington, SLC, and Worlds.
My intention, Worlds is a lock no matter what. But I was talking to Will and some folks as well that finances might be a little tighter this year with everything going on. So no matter what, Worlds is a lock. Going to try for SLC my damnedest. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm sorry for folks that, for Dallas and Arlington. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But I will say this as well right now, that plan is to do the after party again this year. So if you enjoyed those streams last year, I thought it was fucking awesome.
Well, shit, yeah.
What?
If I'm gone...
Oh, I'm still doing it.
Maybe I can, Discord in from the B&B
yes,
before.
We're doing it 100%. We're still doing it 100%.
All right.
Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed the after party streams last year, I really am excited to bring them back for this year. I think it's gonna be a great time, and yeah, should be good shit.
That one, Dad. No shot.
No, you're not.
No.
Relax, dude. Relax.
I'm with Tyler here. Rob a bank. Go to every event.
We have from all your guys' support over the years, support from Twitch, support from Patreon, support from merch sales, Will and I will talk about what we need to do to divvy up to make sure we're able to get to events and so on and so forth. So everything will be okay. So I'm bringing a case of Baja Blast to the Toe Talk after party. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fly first class, eat steaks every night, rob that bank. No. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Oh, Stumpy. Oh no. Anyone know if they'll charge extra for Halo at DreamHack? So Wolf, you should just be able to buy your ticket. They're available right now. Like tickets for DreamHack are available right now.
Yeah.
And the ticket that you purchase just gets you access to everything for that day. Or if you buy a 3-day pass, it's for the whole weekend. You don't buy, and I don't believe you buy an individual ticket per esport that's going to be there. You know what I mean? The only reason why, the only upsell that you would have with the DreamHack ticket, if I'm not mistaken, without looking at the page in front of me, is the only upsell you would have is if you would bring your own computer. Like if you're bringing your own PC for the bring your own PC portion of it, you would be paying more, obviously.
Isn't CSGO extra?
Is it? Oh, Deadline says the only additional thing to buy is if you plan to watch CS, which is in a different area.
Michael says CS
Grog,
is extra.
Grog, stop it. No way. No way. And we talk to Best Man all the time, by the way. But no way. That's crazy.
That's insane. 100% just let us know.
If I'm not going to say no, but no. We'll reach out.
Yeah.
Now we're going to look like pretentious pieces of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right?
It's like, oh, they're fucking, these guys accept handouts. Like, fucking A. Grog, thank you. You don't have to do that.
You got too kind.
And I really,
far too kind.
I want to state, when I say tough financially, it's because, it's personally, not the show's okay.
Yeah.
We're doing okay. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, family comes first above anything. You know what I mean? Like, let's chill. Buying CS tickets as well, so I was wondering if it was all like that. Okay, I apologize, Wolf. Deadline has that information that it sounds like. It sounds like, yes, the upsell would be if you're buying CS tickets because that's in a separate area from what Deadline said. God, you're too kind, Grog. Fuck in A.
Well, you got to go to SLC now.
Oh, I mean, that's it right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. There it is.
B&B? You split it?
Fucking goddamn, I guess so. Dad says I'll chip in on that, my good sir. He says support them here on Patreon. We'll call it even. You guys are too kind.
Wow.
You guys are too kind. For the record, I want everybody to understand right now, I am I'm kind of shaking a little bit because I don't want people to take this out of context. Like, we weren't asking for anything like this.
No. That wasn't the intention of you saying.
Yeah, I just want people to understand that because we try to be as unbiased on this show as possible, unless a person is a piece of shit and we call them out for it. You know what I mean? Like, I want people to understand, this is a very weird situation. We haven't been in this situation before. Grog, you were amazing. Thank you very much for offering. Same with that one, Dad. Thank you very much for offering as well. I just want folks to understand we weren't asking for this. I'm in a very weird situation right now. But regardless, it's very much appreciated. I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to do with my hands. They're fuck. Okay. With those acts of kindness, thank you very much for doing so. We'll talk. Roadmap overall looks good. The couple things I want to point out. Dad, you're too kind. Thank you so much, man. And you know what?
Yeah.
Dad, I got to give you a little bit of an extra shout out here. because of the adversity that was faced earlier last year, and you know what I'm talking about, Will knows what I'm talking about, the aftermath of that entire situation, right? So, and like the like your introduction into Dead Inside, Dark Inside, right? Thank you for everything that you do. And yeah, just that whole fucking situation was rough. And frankly, I think about it all the time. So yeah. And no, he's not my actual dad. Just put that out there.
Technically mine, you know?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, I need to call mine back, as a matter of fact, to talk about Linnea's birthday party, but that's besides the point. So, Will, roadmap looks good overall. I do have a couple complaints. Okay? I do have a couple criticisms.
Okay.
First up, the thing that irritates me still to this day is we have another. Now, I understand that it is incredibly difficult to have a full year roadmap set in stone. Okay, I understand that. But if you're going to come out with a full year roadmap, I expect it to be complete. And I expect the information to be there. What I mean by that is the phase event at the end of the year. Yes, we're aware of certain information, but regardless, the fact that the venue is not set in stone, the location's not set in stone yet, that's a bummer. When people plan these out for their year, when they plan vacation time for the year, this really fucking sucks. And then on the flip side, the open. What the fuck is it? What does it all entail? DreamHack is relatively not that far away.
Right.
And the fact that we don't have all that information, and the only information that we do have is, oh, you'll have more info in the next weeks to months. That doesn't... Again, we know the venue. We know the price of tickets. You can buy tickets right now. We know when it is, all that. That's great. But the fact that we don't know the basics of what the event actually is, other than the top 4 from Arlington auto-qualify for it, great. And there will be a qualifier of some way, shape, or form for it as well. Great. But what the fuck is it? Like, the fact that it doesn't sound like those details are set either, that also doesn't sit well. Again, just a couple criticisms overall. But the rest of it, I'm all in for. If there's... this next part, I'm going to take it both ways. Okay? I'm going to spin it both ways. SLC being in the middle of the year. Or the middle of the season, right? On the one hand, John, thank you for the fucking 5 gifted. God damn.
Thank you so much, man.
You get a woo, 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 woo. Thank you very much. Back to what I was saying about SLC. On the one hand, I love it from the standpoint of hopefully more people are going to be able to attend because it's so far away from Worlds.
Sure.
But on the other hand, man, do I really wish SLC was the event that solidified the teams that were going to Worlds. You know what I mean? For how hype of an event SLC was last year, and how hype of an event the Global Invitational was the year before that, I selfishly would have loved if it was the last major before Worlds, because you have teams near their peak. You have arguably what's going to be the best event of the year because SSG's putting it on. And that's the event that, assuming we have the last chance qualifiers on LAN again, it would just be like the perfect fucking accoutrement to going into Worlds.
Yeah.
So, but either way, I do like how I do like it. I was spinning it both ways. So I do like how it feels like it's in the middle of the season. Hopefully more people are able to attend it because it's not right next to Worlds. So they don't have to fight with vacation time or financially being like, oh, I can only go to one. Which one should I go to?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like that. Yeah, those are my critiques of it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Shall we get into some regular news? I'm going to try to fly through this a little bit quicker, but there are a couple major pieces to talk about here. Spring Update 2025, not going to do the joke anymore. Halo Infinite by Halo Studios, updates and operations. As a reminder, Halo Infinite has a new update format. At the end of last year, we released the winter update from November 24 through January 25, which included Operation Great Journey in November, Operation Snowbound in December, and Operation Brute Force in January. The 2025 spring update for Halo Infinite has the same format. 3 new operations are on the way, starting with Operation Frontlines on February 4th, which is tomorrow as of recording this episode. Here is how the update format works. Since the first operation is paired with the launch of an update, in this case, the 2025 spring update kicks off with Operation Frontlines, it will contain a larger offering of content. This is where you can expect a Spartan-sized delivery of things like new sandbox weapon, new modes, and so on, while the next 2 operations will offer smaller updates. So here are the upcoming operations. Frontlines tomorrow, February 4th, Blue Team on March 11th, and Forerunner on April 8th. Okay? And once Operation Forerunner wraps up, we'll have the next seasonal release with the Infinite Summer Update and 3 new operations. The Fuel Rod Spanker. It's a rocket launcher that has been heavily modified by the Banished and fires Venezian repackaged fuel rod munitions. You'll be able to find it as a power weapon on maps, but if you want to get to grips with this new take on the Covenant Classic, you can jump into the Academy's training mode or spawn with it in Forge for some custom games. Will is getting some stretches on right now.
Leg cramp.
Oh, leg cramp? That's unfortunate.
I'll be good.
You want me to give you a Charlie horse?
No, please don't.
All right, fine.
All right.
I respect it. We're getting old here, guys.
Stretch it out real quick, chat. Sorry.
When in doubt, rub one out, you know? Just, Will's fucking in the corner right now. Ah!
Let's not.
The fucking, the sticky buddy. Ah! That's Will in the corner.
No.
As noted in the above section, the first operation in each... Oh, wait. Well, yeah, what the fuck am I talking about? Yeah. As noted in the above section, the first operation in each major update offers heftier additions like new sandbox weapons, and as we look ahead, we can indeed confirm that the Mutilator, a Banish-themed shotgun, is actively being worked on by the team and is targeting the summer update. Will, I know you're over there in Jerkoff land, but did you see the... Have you seen the clips of the Mutilator?
No.
It's a... I'll find them for you later. The Operations Pass. The Operation Pass is evolving. It's evolving. We've been listening to and tracking community feedback about Halo Infinite's operation releases over the last year, and we are looking to improve this experience for players. Thus far, each Operation Pass has offered 20 tiers of rewards, typically including a themed set of armor, additional customization elements such as emblems, Spartan points to spend in the exchange, and bonus items for those who purchase the pass. This year, we want to expand our offering to players, so here's what you can expect to see when Operation Frontlines arrives on February 4th. The free Operation Pass. For those enjoying the free Operation Passes each month, that experience will remain largely unchanged. Playing Halo Infinite during the active window of the operation lets you unlock 20 reward tiers as you complete matches and earn XP. However, if you're unable to finish all or part of it during that month, the free customization content will be available to acquire with Spartan points earned simply by completing matches via the exchange as part of Infinite's next major update, the summer update in this specific case. Play during the month when an operation is live and mop up all the customization items in the free pass, or seek them out at your leisure when they hit the exchange later down the line. The Premium Pass. Oh, did you find the clip?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's it. The Premium Operation Pass is receiving an extensive overhaul, including an increase in size, bringing greater value for players who decide to upgrade. This expanded pass will be available in the first operation of each update. Okay? The second and third operations will offer the traditional 20-tier Operation Pass offering. So again, the first operation of each major update. So the spring update and this upcoming operation tomorrow, and then the summer update and the operation coinciding with that release, will have this new premium pass offering. The Premium Pass supports the usual perks. It makes the Operation Pass durable, it will not expire, offers bonus XP during the Operations Live window, and provides an extra challenge slot while your pass is equipped. But where previous Operation Passes have featured one armor set, one particular look for your Spartan, the new incarnation of this Premium Pass will now offer 4 full armor sets. These will be unlocked as you progress through 50 tiers of rewards. The price of the Premium Operation Pass has been slightly adjusted for this offering, providing the following options. 1,000 credits. Okay? So $10. The Operation Pass is durable, offering bonus XP, provides an extra challenge slot, and immediately gives you multiple bonus items, provides the ability to earn 4 full armor sets. Okay? And then 2,500 credits, all of the above, and instantly unlocks the first 20 levels out of 50. What's up, Kruvu? How's it going? Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the live show.
Thank you.
Players must purchase premium passes during the time the operation is live, as it will not be available for purchase once that month-long window has closed. Okay? If you miss out on purchasing any premium operation pass going forward but want the armor it offered, you'll be able to find it in the shop during the next seasonal update and at an adjusted price. Okay? So in order to make an operation pass durable moving forward, you need to purchase it within the month that it is live. But the best value really does come with the operation pass. For just 1,000 credits, you will gain the ability to earn 4 full armor sets, 1 free, 3 premium. As noted, the free armor will flow into the exchange, while the other 3 armor sets will later return in the shop. So you'll definitely want to make sure you grab all 4 armor sets while the premium pass is available, as you will secure them early for a steep discount before they enter the shop. Obviously, these are some significant changes to the format, and we're eager to continue listening to feedback from players as you get your hands on Operation Frontlines and this updated experience. Let us know what you think. Secure the premium pass for access to all 50 tiers and instantly unlock the BR-75A2 hammer weapon model for the battle rifle, Xeno threat weapon coding, sequence assembly weapon charm, and pattern seeker visor. And then there's some additional Forge updates as well. There you go. So I just wanted to hit that point home. The new premium pass with the 50 tiers will only happen with the operation that coincides with a major update to the game. The spring update, the summer update, the winter update. Okay? All other operations, standard 20 tiers. Okay? There you go.
Perfect.
Occam says the Forge updates are actually pretty big and not that many people will realize it. You know what? Just because you said that, I'm going to fucking read them real quick. Increased nav marker functionality for fine-tuned control, including when a player takes damage, is sprinting, or is in another player's line of sight. Added the ability to set object team for multiple generic objectives, with more on the way. Improved control of generic objective objects when entering kill volumes. Enhanced physics controls for objects through set object physics modes, normal, zero gravity, and fixed. An inclusion of damage source object input pin allows for better kill attribution by selecting a player to be the source of the applied damage node. Never ask me to do that ever again. Because I don't know what the fuck I just read. But hey, in all seriousness, if you are a Forger out there, I hope you do appreciate those updates, because the Forge team fucking just continues to absolutely kill it in that game. So, like, I genuinely mean no fucking disrespect to any of the people out there that are forging shit. The actual Forge team at Halo Studios, all doing incredible work. Absolutely incredible work. That's it for the regular news. It's time for Connor Games Watch! The best placing the rocker will probably have all fucking year.
Yeah.
Here it is. Top 6. I will say though, like as much as I'm not a fan of draws or scrap, like that grand final was fucking crazy. And the fact that game 7, round 11 in the S&D, it was just, you couldn't have asked for anything better in Call of Duty. And the fact that we saw, it literally came down to, they got the defuse in the last round.
Oh yeah.
Like I think Simp was on it, and you're just watching like another player just hold the fucking angle, and Simp's just holding it down, and you're like, are they gonna fucking get it? Because if they don't, like if you don't get that, you're probably losing that round. You know, because you have a player out of the game.
Sure.
But it's just, it was beautiful. It was fucking awesome to watch. So congratulations, FaZe, for winning that event. Thieves take second. Miami Heretics take third. Really fucking great showing from them as well. And then the Carolina Royal Ravens taking fourth. Good for them as well. And Beth, I know. Like I said, I'm not a fan of either Draza or Scrap, but the fact of the matter is they played some amazing COD that weekend, and they provided a grand final that was amazing just to watch from start to finish. So I can't be mad at it. Yeah.
Junk Ship, thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much.
You all right?
No, I'm not. Fuck, words are hard. Beef is good for the esport too, brings views. I don't disagree with that, Diode.
Yeah.
I just don't care for them. You know what I mean? That's all. Words are very hard. Junk ship, they really
can be.
I'm also dumb. All right, that's it for Connor Games Watch. It's time for Will's Adventures of the Nailovers. And I played other stuff too. Will, what'd you play?
I'm still on Infinite. It's all I've been doing.
But what happened?
Yeah. I finally hit Onyx and Slayer, which was crazy. And in the same night, hit hero rank. So, far too kind.
Congratulations.
Yeah, completed that journey.
What a journey it's been.
Yeah, man. I need new goals. I'm ranking in an alt account now, or not ranking in, but playing social games.
You could try to.
It's brutal, man.
You could try to fight me to become the firefight goat.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I know. You can't fucking touch this, dude. I get it. Shit.
I don't mind firefight every once in a while, but to grind it out, I don't know.
I don't blame you at all.
But yeah, that's all I've been playing. Halo Infinite. What about you?
I also played Halo Infinite. I played some firefight.
Yeah, we queued up with Goalie Sniper.
It was a fun time.
Yeah.
Played some Jack 2 at the behest of Goalie Sniper as well, because I beat the first Jack and Daxter game, so I'm playing the second now, and that's a video game that exists. And then Pokemon Violet with the adventures of my daughter and myself. Nice yawn there. It was great.
A little yawn and breathe out.
I love that. So I bought, my wife and I, we got Linnea a Switch Lite for her birthday. Her birthday is this month, later on this month. So we got her a Switch Lite for her birthday. A little story time here. And fun fact about the Nintendo Switch, your saves are tied to your account. So you cannot transfer them to a different account. They're not stored on the cartridge. They're not just stored easily on the system. They are tied directly to your fucking account. So when we're playing Pokemon Violet, we're playing on my account because she doesn't have an account at the time. We're 3 gym badges deep. We're one of the Titan bosses deep. We got our full party going. And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm going to have to start over. And so I'm like, I told Linnea, I'm like, hey, can I make you a deal? She's like, what? Because she really wants to play. I'm like, I'll make you a deal. I don't want to do this anymore. If you can give me just a couple days I will give you your birthday present early. She didn't know what it was. I will give you your birthday present early. And that's that. And she's like, is it Pokemon related? I'm like, it's everything related. She's like, okay. So we stopped playing Pokemon. I set up her Switch, get her account made, set up parental controls. Shout out Nintendo, by the way, for having a mobile app that you can manage everything.
That's cool.
It's awesome. You can lock fucking everything down immediately.
Nice.
It's great. So set it up, get her account made, pop Violet in, and I'm fucking going to town. Get the 3 badges knocked out, get her party set up basically the exact same way that she had it before, get the Titan done, get it all taken care of. And I got to give an extra special shout out to Snagoo, as a matter of fact, because I reached out to him. I'm like, hey, my daughter really loves these specific Pokemon. Snagoo is a Pokemon fanatic. And I reached out and I'm like, hey, would you happen just to have any of these sitting around in your box as spares? They just simply don't need anymore. He's like, oh, absolutely. So we hop on. We get in a little trade session together. We're trading shinies back and forth. He's getting me the Pokemon that I requested for Linnea. I get them all transferred to her game. And now she has her Switch Lite as an early birthday present.
Very nice.
Yeah, she's having a good old time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a good time. And now I don't have to fucking play it on mine anymore. So thank fucking God.
There you go.
God damn it. The Switch 2 coming out. I'm excited. I'm excited too. The only thing that I'm not, this is going to sound so fucking petty, but I really hope that if it's not directly at release, that it comes out shortly thereafter and we're not waiting years for it, but an OLED model to come out. The rumors are that it's still going to be an LCD screen for the Switch 2 release. So if that holds true, I really would like an OLED model because like I have the OLED Switch and it's dramatically better than the normal. And then having the Steam Deck OLED as well. And I mean, if I can play on an OLED in the living room, I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled. What?
A little bit.
A little bit. The only thing I don't have is an OLED monitor. But then if I do that, I'm like, oh, I want to get a better resolution. I want to get a better graphics card to go up the whole computer.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope.
It is a very slippery slope. Why make an OLED version on of the first and not the newest thing makes no sense. Tools, I agree with you. And maybe it's from a cost standpoint. Like maybe they want to come in with a lower price to entry because I think the rumor is it'll be $400. Like nobody knows, but like the rumor is it'll be $399. But yeah, that's why I'm hoping that if the Switch 2 releases and it's strictly an LCD model at launch, I hope that we're not waiting years for the OLED model to come out. I hope it's very shortly after that. Personally. But that's that. That's all I played. Time for some shoutouts. I already gave you your shout out, but I'm going to give it to you again. Congratulations to Mr. Mayhem right here on not only reaching Onyx for the first time, but also achieving hero rank. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Are you going, real question, are you going to rock the kit?
Oh, contemplated it.
But I mean, that proves it. That is the.
I mean, I have the little badge on my nameplate too.
True.
So that's kind of like, I don't want to change my whole fit. That's what I've been rocking the whole time.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need a fucking kit to tell you who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bring the fucking mayhem. Yeah.
But thank you. You didn't have to put it in the shout outs. Oh, I appreciate it.
Oh, come on. I have to put in the fucking shout outs. Jesus Christ. Congratulations to LVT Halo on over 5 million hours of Halo watched. They got a purple heart. A Twitch one. Don't get shit twisted.
Yeah.
Really cool little trophy there. They put out a video for it. Go check the video out. Brandon cries.
Yeah.
So if you've never seen Brandon cry before, Brandon, by the way, is LVT.
Louis.
Yeah. If you've never seen him cry before, goddamn.
Yeah.
And seriously, congratulations to you guys. Putting in the work over the years and love to see it. Shout out to everyone who joined in the 8s over the last week. Fucking 2 or 3 nights ago. Look, like one of the largest lobbies we've had. Like, I just popped into Discord to see him. Like, God damn, shit's popping.
Yeah. Last night I was actually just about to head up to bed at one point, and I popped into 8s just to say hi, and we were 2 people short of having a second 8s lobby, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just wild.
It's fucking wild. Absolutely fucking wild. Also, Hulkster, welcome back. Then we have. Oh, also, you know what? Let me just throw this in there as well. Because I saw, I was told what had happened or what had transpired during one of the 8s nights. So thought I'd bring a little more eyes to it as well.
Sure.
If you're going to join in the Pro Talk 8s in our server, please pay attention to the rules and please understand that these are strictly for fun. And we have players of all skill levels participating. And
yeah,
don't be a shitter.
Yeah. Rule state, check the ego at the door. Players of all skill levels. You know, friendly banter can be okay, but don't be shit talking, just the shit talk or any of that. Don't be putting other people down. That's not what we're about.
Exactly. Tyler says Josh won a series also. I felt so good after that. It's been, I swear to God, it had to have been like 6 months or more.
Oh, that's rough.
Since I'd won a series. And yes, obviously we're playing for fun. I'm having a good time no matter what, no matter who I'm playing with or who I'm playing against. It's not that big of a deal. But when you're losing so often, I feel like I'm the weak link on the team all the time. I feel like whatever team I'm on, I'm dragging them down, so we're never going to win. And so the fact that we were able to get that W, I think it was in a game 5 as well. Like getting that fucking series win just really uplifted my spirits some more. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
We could still do this. It's okay.
Sure.
And the fact like we played on one of the new maps and we played on that Forge Hub map. One of the Forge Hub maps we played Oddball on. Have a lot of criticisms about that. But I mean, we still won it. But like either way, just the fact that we won the series felt really good. Vibes were on point. Like, oh, it was great. Teamwork was on point. So good. So good. John says, I'm always the weak link on my team, but almost everyone is positive and encouragement trying to teach. You're not, nobody, that's the thing. Like, nobody is the weak link of the team. I personally think I am because of how much I was losing. You know what I mean? Like, it just got into my own mental of being like, I said it every time I would join up. I'm like, I'm really sorry for whoever's on my team. Best of luck, guys. Yeah. Because I feel like I have a curse on me or some shit. And then we won that one. Now that curse is gone. It feels great. Hell yeah. And now I'm ready to go back in there and just get fucking shit on. It's going to be great. Shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. That includes Dr. Strange, Scrim Central, Descendant, thank you guys for the follows. Xerxes with the 2-month resub, Justin with the 31-month resub, Riz with the 19-month resub, Foe with the follow, Sin with the gifted sub, PD with the fucking raid, Execute, Jag, Command Station with the follows, Command Station with the brand new sub as well. OG War and Kush, thank you guys for the follows. Canadian and Sin, Canadian with the primer, brand new, and Sin with the gifted sub to Grog. Just Scott, again, if I mispronounce anything, I really apologize. Thank you for the follow. John with the 5 gifted subs. Kruvu with the follow, thank you very much. Junk Ship and Above the Clouds, we got there. Above the Clouds, thank you for the follow. Fucking A. Pancakes with the 100 biddies, thank you very much. Daquan, welcome back. And then Meat with the 6-month resub, you get a woo, and everybody else gets a woo.
Beautiful.
Goddamn.
Let's go.
Goddamn. Meat says we out here. We out here. And then, of course, if you're interested in a little bit more content from us and you want to support us a little further than a Twitch sub would, we really do appreciate all the fucking people that subscribe to us over on Twitch. Will's going to shout this out as well, but I'm just going to give a shout out to our patrons at the semi-pro and higher tiers. That includes Unbroken Soul, Hardy, Class, Blackout, Diode, D Pancakes, Ashley, Voodoo Man, Rossi Monkey Jr., Stego, Raider, Hater, Peanut Mud, One Small, Daddy Phantom, Riz Zarn, High Tech Redneck, Only Cyber, the only need paper rainfall, and elated our board. Thank you so much for the extra support over on the Patreon. Should we ban Quack? I think we should just ban him. Chat, can we get a raise? Chat, can we get a raise of hands? Can we get a raise of hands on just banning Quack indefinitely? Riz says, give me mod. I want to do it. Blackout says, I feel so bad for Josh's throat after all that. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about my throat.
Oh.
I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not going anywhere with that. I'm just going to stop right there. I'm going to stop right there. Stumpy says, if the Eagles lose, Quack gets banned. Oh, shit. So, Stumpy, does that mean if the Chiefs lose, you get banned? Are we going ban for ban here? Stumpy says, I'll do it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He's that confident, folks. He's that confident. We have our resident Eagles fan and our resident Chiefs fan in the chat.
We need Quack to agree.
Quack says, if the Eagles win, I get no.
Nope.
We don't like them. Why the fuck would we give you that? Fuck that. Somebody says, I have all the confidence. 3-peat incoming. All right. We don't need to get on football talk. Community creations. Halo memes every day. Red.com/r/Halo memes. Go check them out. The Envy merch shop is back.
You can get your hat.
For $40 fucking I could. No, thank you. Also, not the same hat. A little upset about it, but it's okay. LVT community broadcast shirt pre-order signups are up right now. I don't know how the fuck to say this. You can sign up to get notified when pre-orders go live for the LVT community broadcast shirt that was designed by obviously LVT, but also Uriel, who designed our after party merch.
Yes.
So shout out to Uriel. He's amazing, and he fucking killed it.
100%.
Absolutely fucking killed it on this design. So make sure to go sign up if you haven't already. We have no idea what LVT is going to do with our information, but I want that shirt. You know what I mean? I'm willing to do some shit for a shirt. That's going to get taken out of context.
Yep, that too.
Reaching the Peak. A love letter to our 2024 HCS season by SSG. Great video.
Wonderful.
Just great fucking video. Go check that out if you haven't already. And then finally, channel update and talking about Halo's new spring update. This is by Lucid. Again, this is a video I referenced multiple times in this show. It released today. Go check it out if you haven't already. It's like a 38-minute, just little him chit-chatting about the update and his channel and all that fun stuff. So go watch it if you haven't already. And he sounds stuffy as fuck because he's going through a sinus issue, which is unfortunate. All right. Will.
Yeah.
Diode says, if you want to hear them talk football, go sub to the Patreon. That's true.
Exactly.
That is true. But that will be ending in the next, this month. This month will be the last one that we talk about
Super Bowl, and that'll be it.
Yep. So we'll have to figure out more shit to discuss. But Will.
Yeah.
That's all I got. So if you would do us a favor. Intrusive thought real quick. When I said that, my mind made me want to say flavor. And then in my mind, I went Flavor Flav.
When you said what?
Do me a favor.
Oh, but you wanted to say flavor.
My mind told me to say flavor. And then in my mind, I'm like, Flavor Flav. Will, do me a favor. Yeah. Not flavor.
Okay.
And plug the show.
As Joss mentioned, we have a Patreon where we do a little extra content, extra audio show, video show. What else do we do? Just Q&As.
Yeah.
Go check out the Patreon if you're interested. Patreon.com/HCS Pro Talk, all one word. And as always, you can find us on your favorite podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk. We're on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, and others like Josh's favorite.
Pocket Cast. Still not a fucking ad. Probably will never be, but I love that service. So, hey, Pocket Cast, you want to get fucking at me?
If you want to find our Discord, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, our Twitch, TikTok, and merch, find the link tree, ! Link tree in chat.
Tris, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. I'm not missing that one.
Thank you.
I'm not fucking missing.
Go find us. If you go to hcsprotalk.com, still doesn't fucking exist. It'll bring you to haloevolve.co.
You're home for Halo.
We have a section hosted on the site for the Podcast Evolve crew, and go find their shows while you're there, such as Podcast Evolve, Mission Debrief, Book Club, Build It Blocks, Halo Headlines, and Halo Gear Guide. Josh, that's all I got.
Fuck yeah. I appreciate it. As always.
Appreciate you.
Oh, I appreciate you more. God damn. Wow.
Whoops.
All right. You know what? We also appreciate every single one of you that came and hung out with us tonight. Thank you all for joining the discussion. And like Will said, if you want to keep the discussion going, join the Discord. It's free. There's no strings attached to it. Come hang out, talk some Halo, talk shop. It'll be a good time. Really, really looking forward to this season. And oh God, not to get back on the beating a dead horse vibe, you know, from before.
No, it's not.
But in all seriousness, kind of say it every year, but it really bears repeating because it really feels like it just gets better every single year. This could very well be the best season we've ever had.
Yeah, competition-wise.
Yep.
Could be insane.
And every year the competition has only gotten better and better and better. So the fact that we get our year 4 for the very first time in a Halo title, in a mainline Halo title, the competition where it's at, these rosters that have formed, this very well could be the most competitive season we've ever had. And I said that last year, I said it the year before, and I said it the year before that. It just keeps getting better. Can't wait to see it. On our next episode, our too early to tell preseason predictions. We finally have the roadmap. Most of the rosters are solidified. I think we can finally do this.
Blackout guided the raid here. Siege commentating.
Why?
I don't know.
Blackout. We're going to rescind that.
We should put a note on there, like within the Halo community.
Yeah. Yeah. We all know Jimbo's team is winning it all. I wrote the script. Jesus fucking Christ. Relax. I respect it, though. I respect that take. Ladies and gentlemen, next week, our too early to tell preseason predictions. How much can we fuck it up? Probably all of it. We'll have to wait and see.
Who we rating to?
That's what I'm going to find out. Give me a second.
I've been recommending the last month. You should take this one.
Oh, fuck me. How about Freezy?
Sounds good to me.
Let's go send some folks over to Freezy. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 376 of HCS Pro Talk. Thank you so very much for hanging out with us tonight. Hope everyone had a great time. We'll be back next week to talk about our too early to tell preseason predictions. They're going to be bad, but it's going to be oh so much fun. We love you all. Be good to one another. We'll see you next week. But until then, bye-bye!